I are now going to present our work with the visual arts. We want you to come get a closer look at it. Yes, please.
Sure. My work is over here. I basically did a little bit.
Does it get up and come over? Oh.
If you want.
Yeah, you can see.
There's also a sound component to it as well after Sarah finishes, but I'll read you my artist statement. It's also posted up here. It's entitled Elevated Lens. The rush of wind and wheels as a train approaches. The businessman late for a meeting, frantically dodging around strollers and shopping bags to be free of the crowd. The clamor of high schoolers, their feet resting on the seat, exchanging snide comments and shrieking with laughter. This is Chicago's own Elevated Lines, where a show is always in store. The L is vibrant, the people, the sounds, the sights, weaving narratives resonant with the hues and textures of past productions. Each train is packed with performances that exhilarate and entertain. But the L has a flaw: iteration. Ever present in our daily lives, the L is easily taken for granted. The primacy of this enclosed experience is mistaken for cell phones, iPods, and engrossing novels. We all succumb to the ease of isolation. Sometimes there's no avoiding it. Yet what is often thought of as merely a commuting limbo, I value as a cultural smorgasbord filled with the drama, intrigue, and magic of the stage. Awaken to the theater of the L.
So I have several works out, and there's one over there that you can see. But so at school I'm an art history person, but I really wanted to go back to studio practice this semester, and so I did. This was the first piece that I did for a different project, my independent study project. But I really enjoyed it, and I kind of wanted to get back to the portrait, but in a different sense. I'm usually working with line, especially like line and contour drawing. So this was the first time in a while that I had done something that was more build-up. This is all cross-section. So I started with the slashing of the lines and building up a persona out of line. And so I was interested for my ISP in doing something that was a little more sculptural and visually. And so I started, this was the first one that I did. I started making collages, and they're all out of different pieces of magazines. So Mrinalini and Maggie contributed a lot of fashion magazines, and so did Martina. And so I was tearing them and cutting with X-Acto knives. And so I started to make whole things and whole organic things out of all these pieces. And there were a lot of different things that were going through my mind. So I couldn't tell you that there's one uniform thing, but I was thinking a lot about what is a self-portrait and what does it mean to represent yourself, because I feel like I'm kind of lost in a way, and this is sort of what I was saying with this one. Every time I represent myself, I see something different in representation. And so for me, the process was a lot of thinking about all the pressures of consumption and living in this world where we're seeing advertisements all the time and all the media is coming at you always, but how I can take that and make something beautiful out of it, and something that helps me understand myself better in the midst of that world. So this is my collage self-portrait, and the light side and the dark side. Lots of different magazines. And over here is this is just the second figure that I did. And I would encourage all of you guys to get, if you can, or if you, I know that everyone in the arts program has seen these, but you should get out and look at the space, because with this one I was having a little more fun with experimenting what I could put into the people, and that's kind of the fun of these, I think, to see like pieces of things, or whole pieces, or small pieces that are inside people, and that's kind of the detail that I want to be exciting for people. So yeah, that's all.